Hey Sagittarius, good morning. Sorry I'm late. I was just wasting a half hour of my life on the phone with people. Trying to work out some financial details. My goodness, which is really funny considering what's coming through this reading. But Sagittarius, here is your daily energy. Happy Thursday. And today is the day of Jupiter. So I kind of see you too, it's amazing to me um, how much Sagittarius feels the planetary movements, right? And and astrology in general, you know. So you know, I am going to be doing more on Facebook actually. I have a Facebook business page and I'll link it in the description because I'm going to be doing really getting on some reels over there and doing them for all signs, and I'm going to be doing live over there as well. So, if you would like to, I would love it for you to follow. I would love that. I also am going to link my Instagram down there because I do live twice a week on Instagram as well. Yes, I'm a busy girl. Just just trying to get famous, y'all. Just trying to get famous. So, okay, let's get on with it. So, let's see what your vibe is today. It's really interesting because I watch other readers as well. Okay, for several reasons, but I have really seen, you know, the readings that are actually real are really talking about Sagittarius moving forward. It's not about like leaving relationships or anything like that, but we as Sagittarians have been waiting for our new cycle, right? We've been sitting in stagnation for over a year. And so there's a lot happening, I believe, and I believe it's really tied to us putting ourselves first. And it's really reflected in the readings like every day. Every stinking day, Sag. So I hope that you are really doing the work for that. And this afternoon I'm going to do a Jupiter type reading, meaning money and abundance, career, that kind of thing. I know that's not for everybody, but it's good to know. It's good to know because you also might get, ideas, right? So patience is here with moving forward and love. I just, I feel like, we all love love. And I actually felt when I saw this that you're moving in that energy. I didn't really feel like it was Sagittarius looking for love necessarily. I felt like it's just the energy you're moving in because I feel like you're patient for love, but you're still like moving forward. I feel like Sagittarius is really focused on themselves right now. You know, I feel like you have a lot of hope for things. I really do, but I feel like Sagittarius really wants, definitely new experiences because that's how Sagittarius flourishes. We flourish in experience. We definitely do. And so it's really interesting because I feel like that's what the mindset is for Sagittarius as far as the energy's coming in. I mean, I do feel like there may be a little frustration, but also some really deep thought on where do I go now? What do I do now? Because there's a sense of it opening up, right? And, you know, definitely leaving behind. I feel like you may be taking a look at things that didn't work, definitely. And this is like broader. This isn't just like a relationship that didn't work. I feel like this is in regards to life, and because the magician and the mirror is here. And that's definitely about manifesting. It definitely is, but it's also about reclaiming your power, Sag. And there's been a lot going on in that department. Now we're seeing the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords reversed. You know, I do feel like in the heart space, you are definitely processing. I do. Now, the Queen of Cups has it all together as far as, the Queen of Cups never runs out of love. And so the Queen of Cups is always about filling her cup. She's always holding her cup. She's sitting in love. And, and she's not unhappy. I feel like there's a big focus on self-love right now and where this is going to take you. But, the Knight of Swords is in the middle of things. So, but it's surrounded by the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords reversed. So I don't actually, there may be the desire to rapidly move forward onto new things, but I don't necessarily see that it's happening. I kind of feel like you're still, maybe in some processing energy. The Three of Swords reversed can be some lingering pain, can be some lingering heart space pain. But I definitely don't feel as if you're closed off. I feel like you're in this process of truly opening. And it's actually pretty beautiful, if you want my opinion. And now you're starting to think about where you go next, right? Where you go next. And you're definitely moving from the heart space. So this is going to directly be connected to things that you love, because the Queen of Cups focuses on things that she loves. She moves from the heart space. She moves from feeling. So this feels very heart-centered. But there is, too, a lot of being in your head energy. So I feel like that's the process you're going through, which if you watch my earlier readings, I have said it countless times about Sagittarius getting out of their head and into their heart. Because we only manifest things through the heart. To be perfectly honest, you could work 150 hours a week and still not get as far if you were really focusing on yourself, on what makes you happy, on what you want to do. And we can't always do what we want to do all the time, but you have to fit that in somewhere. Even if you're not able to take that on as like a career, you have to fit it in because it actually moves you forward. Okay, Sagittarius, I had to check on the dog. She is a menace. So, underneath the deck, Sag, Eight of Pentacles, with the Nine of Swords. Definitely this is about money for you. This very well may be about money, worrying about money, wondering if, you should learn new things, new ways to make money. And just kind of feeling, too, like you work really hard and why aren't you getting where you want to get, right? And so, like I said, yeah, you are very much in the headspace, but really trying to move out of that space. So I actually feel like that's real positive. So take that as inspiration, Sag. And I kind of feel like you have been feeling the weight of not being able to do things, not having enough resources, or thinking that you don't have the resources. It's kind of like financial constraints is like feeling strangled. Like, I want to do this, but I can't because it's not there, right? But you are moving. Something about this, and particularly your money, is getting ready to change. And probably, I swear, we are seeing so much for this next eclipse, okay, which is in Taurus, which is second house energy. Second house energy is about money. It's about, our possessions. And Taurus energy is very slow. Taurus takes their time. Taurus focuses on self-care. And yes, I'm not saying Tauruses don't work hard, but they are really skilled at being able to, be patient for it usually. So the Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower is here. So this is bringing in new opportunities to overcome these financial constraints. They are here. And I feel like, too, like there could be an opportunity coming in that you really want to do. It's like a dream come true, right? The Star. And you might feel like you can't do it because of money. Like maybe, and that can look like, I don't have time to do this. I have to work. Because bills have to be paid. Well, the universe is making a way for you, okay, with the Tower. They are making a way for you, Sagittarius. And they always do, Sag, because we are Sagittarius. We are the luckiest sign in the zodiac. And I feel like when this opportunity comes, there's a lot of indecision because you don't know if it's the right way, if it's the right road. Because indecision shows you several different paths, several different ways you can go. And it's really interesting because you are kind of battling in this space between being practical and being passionate. Like your first inclination is the Knight of Wands. I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. But, the Knight of Wands sometimes is impulsive. And so you're actually sitting here in Four of Swords energy. Maybe I shouldn't go so fast. Maybe I should take a minute, right? Because King of Pentacles, maybe I should be more patient for this because, I want this to last. And the King of Pentacles is never in any rush. He knows that everything can be done, and he knows that the right time will come. So that's a good sign, though, ending with the King of Pentacles, because it kind of says, your stability is ensured, So on the bottom, we have the Five of Wands. So I think you're in this space, or you may be in this space of trying to make this decision. But what you need to know is that the Tower is going to take care of it for you. Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I feel like there might be an issue of support here for you, Sag. Because with the Five of Wands, I feel like you're not getting support, right? The Five of Wands is very much like competition, or people not agreeing with you, feeling like you have to go this road alone. And it's funny because someone shows up for you, someone who thinks like you do. Because this could, in the Two of Cups also represents contracts and partnerships. So I feel like because maybe other people are against this opportunity, you feel like you have to do this all by yourself. Or maybe you have been feeling this way. You have been feeling this way, but the opportunity is coming up for you to actually work with another person. And this is a person who sees things the way you do, Sag. Okay, this is very beautiful, actually. Because this is a helper. This is like almost like the split part of you, right? And look at this. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So this person you should know is important. Okay? And the way that they're important is, one, you're aligned with each other. You're aligned with each other. They see things the way you do. You see things the way they do. And there's equal support being given here. And you may actually get, stable, wealthy for the long term with this person. So I would very much pay attention to who this person is, because it's so interesting here, Sag. I know I say interesting so much, but because the Hangman is here, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're so used to doing things by yourself. You really are. And I feel like that may be what makes this decision difficult for you. Okay? Because you're not used to people helping you. And specifically, if you've been going through some Five of Wands energy, you're more used to people standing in your way. And there are people standing in your way, Sagittarius. And so it is important also for you to know who those people are. Know who those people are and know who this Two of Cups person is. But you definitely do gain a different perspective. But it definitely has to do with Sagittarius often does things by themselves. We really do. And, what you've been going through with other people, maybe you just don't believe it right away. You know, maybe you don't believe it right away. Wowza, Sagittarius. Love this. So how's this all end up for Sagittarius? How does this all end up for Sagittarius? I don't do reversals in this deck. The Sun. Oh! Knight of Wands. How's this end up? Okay, here we go. Queen of Swords. Wow. You start to realize, Sag, what becomes illuminated for you, what, you know, because the Sun is also self-realization, right? What becomes very clear to you, Sagittarius, is that this isn't impulsive. This is the right move. It isn't impulsive. You know, maybe it is a matter of more information, but the truth is, it literally is not impulsive. And with the owl being here, this is a big chance for a new beginning that will open up specifically financial independence. Sagittarius, oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this. And you're going to feel really great about it. Like Knight of Wands, great. Like, it actually calls back your sense of adventure. And it makes sense. I'm sorry, am I yelling? It makes sense, Sagittarius. You know, make it make sense, and it does. You know, and I feel like at the end of the day, what really makes sense to you is doing something you feel passionate about. Yes. Sag. So let's see what you need to focus on. Sagittarius. I love this. And, you know, like, I don't know, to be honest, Sag, and I feel like this is how you're going to feel when this happens, because it literally, the whole energy made me so excited. And I get louder when I get excited. Like, so if you hear me yelling sometimes, I'm just being passionate. Okay, Sagittarius. What should Sagittarius focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on? And remember, check out my socials for more free content, y'all. Yes. More Queen of Swords energy. And Queen of Wands energy. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. It's like the same energy came out. You got links. Look beyond immediate appearances. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this opportunity may not be, you may not see the greatness of it right away. And, you know, they want you to be confident in yourself and confident in this enough to run after it. You know what I'm saying? Sag. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I don't know what this is, but I'm literally so excited. Literally so excited, Sagittarius. So let's round this off with a fairy card. Why not? What do you want to tell Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius? Well, Sag. And I do really feel like you've been patient for things to come, Sag. I really do. Which is really nice. But I also have felt, and I've felt this throughout the readings this year, that there's a possibility that you almost have become too patient. Now, I don't mean like complacent, but, you know, really wary of taking chances. And we don't want to do that, Sag. We take chances because we know that everything will work out regardless. So what do you want to tell Sagittarius? Music again. I don't know, Sag. I got this in last night's reading too. I think there's a message for you in a song. So if you're finding messages in songs, comment that. I would love to know. I love to know the weird stuff that happens to other people too. Nature signs. And once again, you're being told to get into nature. All right. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Go out and talk to trees, Sag. Do it. Okay, Sagittarius. Talk to you soon. Toodles.